Want to get this show ad-free? Head to dailytechnewsshow.com/subscribe to find out how.
Scaling your business requires the right expertise at the right time. With Upwork, you can find specialized freelancers in marketing, development, design, and more. Posting a job on Upwork is easy. With no cost to join, you can register, browse freelancer profiles, get help drafting a job post, or even book a consultation. From there, you can connect with freelancers and easily hire them to take your business to the next level. Post a job today and hire tomorrow with Upwork. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That is Upwork.com to post your job for free and connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com. Upwork.com.
What does the term digital workplace mean to you? In today's world of AI, robotics, and AR, it's much more than an office full of people on computers. It can be anywhere from a factory floor to the top of a crane to the cockpit of an F1 car. Wherever your digital workplace may be, TeamViewer's mission is to make work better. How? By securely connecting your people with the data, expertise, or insights they need in real time to make work more efficient. By automating and streamlining IT and OT support to fix problems before they happen, to make work more productive. And by bringing all the possibilities of a secure and flexible digital workplace to all your people everywhere, to make work more innovative. So discover how TeamViewer can make work better, wherever it happens across your business. Learn more at teamviewer.com/workbetter. There is a growing expense eating into your company's profits. Your cloud computing bill. What if you could cut your cloud bill in half and improve performance? Well, if you act by May 31st, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure can help you do just that. OCI is the next generation cloud designed for every workload, where you can run any application or AI project faster and more securely for less. This half-off offer is only for new U.S. customers with a minimum financial commitment. See if you qualify at oracle.com/tech-headlines.
These are the Daily Tech Headlines for Monday, April 28th, 2025. I'm Sarah Lane. OnePlus has dropped the price of its Watch 3 to $349.99 after initially launching it at $499.99, blaming the earlier hike on market conditions and tariff pressures. Customers who paid the higher price will receive a $150 refund. OnePlus says the new price is final and attributes the adjustment to supply chain improvements and further evaluation. The Financial Times posted a lengthy report Sunday, and this will be in our show notes. It's definitely worth reading in full, arguing that it would be nearly impossible to shift iPhone manufacturing to the U.S. due to Apple's deeply entrenched global supply chain, noting that iPhones are made from about 2,700 different parts sourced from 28 countries, with China, Taiwan, South Korea, and Japan handling most high-tech components. Less than 5% of parts are U.S.-made. Experts say moving production would massively increase costs, potentially anyway, disrupt Apple's efficiency, and require years of investment in U.S. infrastructure, tooling, and skilled labor. Meanwhile, Apple is diversifying to India, where it plans to assemble all U.S.-sold iPhones, though full supply chain relocation still a challenge. 4chan is back online after an attack took it down for nearly 2 weeks, leaking moderator data and source code. The breach was executed through a bogus PDF, exposing major security flaws tied to years of underfunding and advertiser pressure. Some features like PDF uploads and flashboards are still disabled. 4chan's team says, nope, they're not shutting down, stating no other website can replace it. IBM announced it will invest $150 billion in the U.S. over the next 5 years, with over $30 billion dedicated to mainframe and quantum computing research. The announcement follows a bigger trend of major tech companies boosting U.S. investments amid political pressure, though some plans were already underway. The Wall Street Journal sources say that Huawei is developing a new AI chip, the Ascend 910D, to rival NVIDIA's H100 as U.S. restrictions tighten on chip sales to China. The new processor is said to be in early testing. Huawei's previous AI chips underperformed compared to NVIDIA's, but Huawei is focusing on building powerful multi-chip systems to compensate, planning to ship over 800,000 Ascend chips this year, supplying state telecoms and major tech firms like ByteDance. Facebook announced it will start lowering the reach of so-called spammy content and prevent it from being monetized. Spam content is determined by a variety of factors, like unnecessarily long captions and excessive hashtags that are unrelated to the content itself. It will also target networks that create hundreds of accounts to share the same content. Is the freeze on? Microsoft has frozen 1.5 gigawatts of near-term self-built data center projects and halted all new leasing activity, though some lease cancellations were non-binding agreements to begin with. Microsoft still has around 5 gigawatts of pre-leased binding capacity through 2028. The slowdown is said to mainly affect long-term plans. Some analysts have noted near-term impact on suppliers like Vertiv, but most of Microsoft's future capacity is not yet reflected in current orders. Charter Communications announced it's still losing pay TV subscribers, 181,000 of them in Q1 of 2025. But that's a lot less than the 405,000 it lost a year earlier. Charter's revenue rose slightly to $13.73 billion. 60,000 internet customers also canceled. This is in part due to LA wildfires, though the company also added 495,000 mobile lines. And finally today, LG posted record Q1 2025 earnings, with sales rising 13.2% to 1.21 trillion won, or around $837 million US, and operating profit jumping 144.3% to 78.9 billion won, or around 54 million US. AI and cloud services drove this growth, making up 59% of sales and growing 31.1% year over year. The company is expanding AI projects with financial institutions and sees generative AI as a key future growth area. Well, you're not the only one, LG. For more analysis of the tech news of the day, subscribe to dailytechnewsshow.com. That's where you can find show notes and links to all these headlines there as well. I'm Sarah Lane. Thank you for listening, and we will talk to you next time.
Subscribe to HSBC's new series, Perspectives, where we'll be joined by business leaders, industry experts, and academics to explore trends shaping the global investment landscape. Search for HSBC Global Viewpoint wherever you listen to podcasts.
Under Biden, Americans' cost of living skyrocketed. Food, housing, auto insurance. Lawsuit abuse is a big reason everything's more expensive today. Frivolous lawsuits cost working Americans over $4,000 a year in hidden taxes. President Trump understands the problem. That's why he supports loser pays legislation to stop lawsuit abuse and put thousands back in the pockets of hardworking Americans. It's time to make America affordable again. It's time to support the president's plan.